Thank you. So there's a concept that we start with as the foundation because we need to be honest about what we've done and our past experience. So truthful competency is where we start because we need to be able to weave together examples of how you're going to solve the client need. Maybe you didn't put together a phasing plan, but you've carried out a part of it. Maybe you didn't design a schedule, but you executed a certain section of it. Maybe you didn't build a particular mixed-use building, but you've been a part of some other aspect that's related to it. So truthful competency is where we start because we need to be able to weave together these examples, but we want to be 100% honest about what we've done and our past experience. The project need is completing this project on time and within budget and some other things that we are all familiar with. So for a YMCA, the client need is that the YMCA is a mission-driven organization that serves the community. And once this building is built, they're going to be able to serve more children, do more daycare, do more programs, and these are the things that the client really cares about. These are the client needs, not simply finishing the building on time and within budget.
When you can articulate at a high sophisticated level why this project is important to a client, there's almost an automatic assumption that if you understand what their issues are, you're going to be able to solve them.
To get to that client need, we use a little phrase, so that. So that helps us peel away the layers of the onion to get to something that really is what the client cares about. So the so that is we're going to finish the building on time and within budget so that the tenants can move in sooner and the client can get more revenue from the rent. Shifting that focus from completing projects in the typical sort of details about it to the client so that will help change your thinking and help you really speak in a way that resonates with the client. Next, you can talk about process. Telling how you do something, not that you do it. This is a big mind shift because we all do what we do, but it's how we do what we do that is going to make the difference in interviews. Talk about the process that you have for preparing to work on a particular project when teams have not worked together before. You could talk about the research that you do around the client's need. You can put some weight and credibility and make it clear that you weren't just thrown together because you were all available.
The first step in our interview preparation process is know the client. And in knowing the client, we divide that into the site, the project, the people, and the panel. And so even if you don't know the panel names, you're going to know what their functions are and what interests them.
And when you figure out each of the panel members' needs, you can obviously focus on the most important ones first and work down from there. Most teams will have a very narrow focus on the project, and that's a necessary part during some sections of the interview. But when you start talking to a client about their long-term goal, what they can accomplish through this project, your stock really will go up.